When the building sways in the wind, all that water sloshes. And the weight of the water pulls the building back towards center quicker. They're called inertial slosh dampeners. And that's the first of three techniques we'll talk about today for building really tall buildings here in this very windy city. Coming up here on the left, another new addition to the skyline, Bank of America building from 2020. Another example of respecting our architectural heritage. The building that was here before from the 1950s had these wavy silver panels on the side. When they tore down the old building, they saved those silver panels. Take a look at your eye level. See the wavy silver panels at the base of the building? They're from the older building that was here before. Just a decorative detail, but a nice tip of the hat to the history of architecture here on the river. Speaking of the history of architecture on the river, the next section we're coming into we call our timeline of architecture. 5 buildings built in chronological order. And as we go through them one by one, you can see how architecture has changed here in Chicago. Starting with, over on the right, soaring vertical lines, setbacks at the top. Again, that optimistic Art Deco style from the Roaring 20s. But when you think about the United States in the 30s, what's going on? You have the Great Depression. Cut across the river, another beautiful Art Deco building, the Civic Opera building. The Civic Opera only performed in this space for 3 seasons. They had to shut their doors because of the Great Depression. So not a lot of buildings being built in the 1930s, not a lot of buildings being built in the 1940s because of World War II. So it's not until the 1950s that architecture gets a complete reboot. Take a look at the next 2 buildings coming up on the right. 2 words probably come to mind: black boxes. That's sometimes what we call this style of architecture, black box modernism. Elise Van der Rohe is the name of the architect most closely associated with this style, famous for saying less is more. What does that mean? Well, look at the building. No decorative details, no gargoyles. Instead, you can see what the building is made out of: metal and glass. It's supposed to be a more honest, more elegant style of architecture, like a simple black dress. This stays popular.